Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the New York Jets and the New York Giants. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with their rivals and co-tenants here in the building, the New York Jets. Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Godden. And, folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting on pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into other people. But I'm glad these guys are. Football is back.
We drop you in early on in this one. First drive of the game. The ball belongs to the New York Giants.
Let's go. AQ Gator. 54. Here we go, D. All day defense. Snap.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. Finds his tight end Ingram. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Sometimes those guys taken in the 7th round, you can think, oh, maybe he's just happy to be in the league. I don't think that's the case here.
And you know those actor friends that we have? How do they start every script?
I don't have any actor friends.
What's my motivation, right? Well, this guy's motivation is you got picked in the 7th round, so no one expects you to make the team, let alone have an impact. And we know plenty of guys have done exactly that as 7th rounders.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Always a plethora of storylines when the Jets and Giants get together, and certainly one big storyline is what they've been able to do in the backfield. Saquon Barkley, he's the Giants' future in the backfield, and now Le'Veon Bell coming over from Pittsburgh. He is really solidified what the Jets want to do carrying the football, and both of these guys threats catching it as well. They really appear to both be set for years to come. These are going to be some fun battles to watch. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff looking right. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
On play action, they'll throw. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. He'll drop to throw. And Ingram holds it in. That one good for 24 yards.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Go now.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Check girls, check girls, check. Go.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. In on the stop, the Pro Bowl strong safety Jamal Adams.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
Ready? Mike 54. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Beat them.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. He completes it to Tate. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A very solid gain of 27. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll set him back 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Back to throw. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. A lot of eyes on Golden Tate this year to see if he can take over some of the production that OBJ had before he got shipped to Cleveland. You know, Beckham had 1,000-yard seasons 4 of his 5 years in New York. Golden Tate struggled at the end of last year in Philadelphia, but he had a really good run in Detroit, including 3,000-yard seasons in the middle of this decade. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
91.
On 2nd and very short, Simeon toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
Catanzaro's kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter.
Here we go.
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal for an offense that has not found the end.
Ready, set. Right there. 54 Mike. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Let's go.
Now Manning. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt.
18 Gator. Get it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Manning. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So on 4th down, on comes the Giants kicker, Aldrich Rosas. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And Rosas has pushed it to the right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Time to jump back in. Opening drive, 3rd quarter. And this offense has it in the red zone, 1st and 10.
Ready. 15, Lonnie. 15 line. 5.
On 1st down, Manning completes it to Coleman. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Again, they'll throw with Manning. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Benny Fowler there to make the grab. And the Giants have taken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the play.
Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. Manning turns and gives this to Gallman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Ready? 30 base. Number 53, Mike 53. Hey, watch the slant.
This is Gallman. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Here we go.
Gallman will run it. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery. So the picture becoming pretty clear here. The defense just looking for a stop because a touchdown, and they would trail on the scoreboard. They're hoping to preserve this slim one-score lead. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying for his running back, Bilal Powell. And it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Taking on the midfield logo. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Cut. 5.
Manning now on first down. Incomplete into the hands of Fowler. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Ready. 18 Gator. 53 Mike. Your job. Hit it.
Here's Gallman. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now Gallman. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score game. 1-score
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Throwing now is Manning. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. Now it's Simeon. This one to Deontay Thompson, complete. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. Here we go on fourth. Simeon. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Mike, 30 base. Mike, it's going to be a long day.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Gallman again. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. And that miss should just about write a finish to this one.
Yeah, they needed 2 scores, and they needed that field goal there to be the first one and still give them an opportunity. But now, with the time left on the clock, I think this one's about finished.
So the Jets now down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew,